Joe Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at the just released Jason Shockwave Faria and Night Pursuit Cycle, or just Night Pursuit, I guess. This is the larger version of the new packaging. Looks really good, number 127, which is kind of crazy because Once a Man Cobra Commander is 130. Like, we're really close on that. I'm more excited about this set than I thought I would be. I've already got a couple of Rams, right? Shockwave is not one of my guys. I didn't have him when I was a kid. I actually don't know that I have one now. I would have to go look to check and see. As far as an original version, I do have the classified Shockwave, which once I fixed his shield, I like quite a bit. But this set just looks really good. And some of the things that they're doing with the newer Night Force stuff just looks cool to me. So let's open this up and take a look at what's inside. This was a Walmart release. Pulse got some units as well. Mine came from Walmart after everybody got the heads up that for some reason right before it actually came out, Walmart dropped the price on it by it went from 55 to 38 or something, like something ridiculous. It was nuts. So I put an order in for the 38 and canceled my 55, and that was that. I actually didn't get an order in at Pulse for this one. So Walmart was my until Pulse gets restocked, Walmart was my only hope there. Lots of stuff in this set. And I do have the other classified Shockwave to do a little comparison here, because I believe this figure is pretty different from that one. Well, first of all, this one has a backpack. And a helmet. All right. I've mentioned it in several of the reviews. Oh my gosh. Several of the reviews of the newer stuff that's come out recently. The tray is far too rigid, in my opinion. Hasbro needs to find a slightly less durable plastic, which is not something we're used to saying, are we? God, it makes a horrible noise. I hope I didn't just break that. I guess we'll find out. I would recommend not doing what I just did and instead just cut this tray up. Oh, look at that. It won't even, usually this stuff just pulls apart. Yeah, this is awful. All right. We're going to take a look at the motorcycle first, because I'm pretty excited about it. It's, you know, it's the same as the Ram that we've seen. It's got that great bright red tail light on the back, the brake light in the front. It's nice translucent. Gosh, if that glowed in the dark, that would be really cool. I'm kind of wondering. It almost looks like it has that quality, but I just don't see that. Well, they did it with the mole rat. I like the black and white flag. I'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit. I mean, it looks very different from the first Ram, and certainly from the Tiger Force Ram. I mean, it's the same tooling, clearly, but the deco has created a very, very different looking item, and I like it for that. I like the sort of bronzish color that they've put in here for the highlights. It just looks cool. Nice translucent windscreen that's not screening anybody from anything, but it's very nice. And then, of course, your detailed instruments there. It's a cool 1/12 scale vehicle. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. That just is loose. I didn't remember that being like that on the other ones. But honestly, I don't know if I even took this apart, really, for the other ones. Look, Covert Special Task Force. I dig that. I like the labeling of this item. Gatling gun still rotates. Nice and straight. Well done. Looks good. Let's see. Do I remember how this goes in here? I will admit to not having really looked at my RAMs super closely recently. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Maybe it would be... Oh wait, does that need to come off? Oh, interesting. I had completely forgotten that that's how that worked. So where does that go now? Oh, does it? No, it doesn't. This looked like it was something. I really don't want to have to go up and go look at my other RAMs to see what's supposed to be going on here. But there's no way this just sets to the side and is extra. So yeah, I guess I'm going to go peek at my other RAMs and see what the situation was. Okay, so there's a reason why I don't remember this or what to do with it. It's because it isn't a part of the original. And that wheel is attached in this one too. Okay, so I'm not crazy or forgetful. Well, okay, I'm a little crazy and I'm a lot forgetful. But I'm not completely wrong in being a little baffled at some aspects of this thing. All right, let's put the old one up here to the side. But there's got to be something to do with this. You don't just put it in a baggie. Okay, well, let's get this plugged into that. I love the gray. Just looks cool. Again, they have, in my opinion, they have successfully made this different enough that I'm going to be happy to have it on the shelf. So, yeah, this is just an extra piece. There's nowhere to store it. Even though it looks like... No, it does nothing. Huh. Okay, well, I'll just put that off to the side. There is the Night Pursuit Cycle. Cool name. I'm happy to have it. Now let's take a look at Shockwave. So we'll do a little side-by-side first because I need a frame of reference. Well, you know what? No. I'm not going to do a side-by-side first. I'm just going to take this guy on his own and how much I like him based just on looking at him right now. And I like him quite a bit. He's got the same digital camo on his BDUs. Oh, he's got that different piece with the belt affixed to it, which I really like better than just a floppy loose belt. The digital camo looks great. He's got an unadorned shirt, which I would like the camo, but this does not look bad. Like the insignia. Okay, I guess we can zoom now. Or zoom back in now. Some paint on those shells and on the padding right here. He's got the Joe Pro, which I don't know that Hasbro has ever even acknowledged that. I'm not positive. Paint on the back. Still bothers me that his elbow pads just do that. That's bizarre, but also it's an action figure. What are you going to do? The combination of colors is great. The black with the olive drab with the gray. He really does look good and significantly different from the original Shockwave. As you can see, this one's got shin guards, which don't bother me, but a lot of people hate them. This one's got more standard, actually really cool looking boot. And he's got the forearm armor, which you could take off if you wanted to, but it didn't bother me, so I left it on. He does have a different shirt as well, for some reason. Actually, it would... Oh, wait. Okay, so wait. This is what? Scrap irons? Right? Aren't these scrap irons arms? I'm not going to go look. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm okay with it. So yeah, they've really gotten a very different look here for the same character. I have no problem. Oh, and look, he's got a different crotch piece as well because he's got the built-in belt. Is that scrap iron too? I can't remember. I don't know off the top of my head. So yeah, significantly different characters. They could stand reasonably near each other on the shelf and be fine. And if you look... different deco, Night Force Shockwave has his eyes are like kind of blacked up a little bit, although it kind of just looks like he got punched in both eyes, but still it's different. It's a different look. So there you go. There's a comparison. I am happy with how different they made him. He's got his cap here that I will be using because I like this look, but he also includes the Steel Brigade helmet that looks great with that red visor. Let's see how well it fits, I guess. Not super... I want to try and tuck it under that collar a little bit to see if that'll hold it on. But the width of the base of the helmet goes outside the collar, so there's not really a way to do that. Let's see. I'm trying to sort of wiggle the head around and see if maybe I can get it to stay a little better. All in all, I got to say I would have preferred a head over a helmet, because then we wouldn't have this problem. But look at that. It stays on well enough. It's not going to do that, but it also doesn't just fall off. So it stays on okay. But I'm going to keep the hat on him, just because wearing a hat over a balaclava is just a sign of being pretty cool, right? Oh, come on, focus. He looks a little crazy with those eyes. They might have... A little different deco around those eyes might have served him a little better. He's got the same two bladed devices that on my Shockwave review, I made a statement that this would be a particularly nasty weapon, and somebody said, no, that's for picking locks. And I said, well, that doesn't change the fact that it would make a particularly nasty weapon. Anything's a weapon if you believe in yourself. I love it when these things have the metallic paint on the blades, but if there was an instance where they didn't have to do it, a Night Force guy was certainly it. So he's got storage for this one, but it doesn't look like there's anywhere... Oh, wait, there we go. Okay. It goes on his leg. Oh, now that's interesting. So this... I was thinking this was a boot knife. Oh, but it is. Oh, it's the same sheath as the other one, but this boot is smaller, so it can't sit the same way. So it kind of has to go up over his trouser leg there, which is fine. That doesn't look bad, and it just makes him even a little bit more different from the first release. And then he has got a hand blaster with a port in the front. Nice looking piece. I like it. All black, no deco, not a problem. That's different too. Oh, that's right, because he came with the two. So yeah, that's a different piece as well, which I kind of prefer. Cool. Cool. The more differences, the better. Then we've got the backpack with all the tools in it. Pretty awesome. That is the... Oh, no, this is... Huh. Nice. That's the Cobra Island Firefly backpack. But I haven't messed with him in a minute, so I'd completely forgotten about this little doodad being inside. And then you've got the drone, which is appropriate for this guy, for Night Force. It's got the nice red lens. And that will plug in right there. And store away. I don't love Joes and Cobras having the same gear. And really, I guess that's all I have to say. I was going to say but there's not really a but. I just don't love it. I like the drone is cool, and it makes sense for this version of this character. But that's Firefly's backpack, even if it's a Firefly that we didn't all completely love as Firefly. And it's got this big peg on the bottom that does nothing with this figure. Unless, wait, no, okay. I was wondering if maybe it could store this, but they did not see fit to do that. And it won't store any of these either. So let's see how well this pegs onto his back. I'm not positive I'm going to use this with him. Ooh. Okay, the hole's a little misaligned. Oh, but it goes in there nice and snug. Hangs a little weird, but it fits in and stays on. So that part of it works. He's going to fall over. Okay. I'm a fan of this particular blaster. However, we've seen it a lot. So, you know, I do like the green, I'm sure this is not a magazine, drum, maybe? Ammo drum? That seems reasonable. I am also a fan of this one, which I don't think we've seen quite as much. Well, what have we seen it twice before now? Maybe 3 times if it came in the with one of the like snake eyes or something, and I just stuck it in a bag. I'm not positive. And then this, okay, I didn't think that came out. It's got a port, looks good. I don't know what I'm going to give him offensive projectile item wise. How many different ways can we avoid the G word? I like him. I like it. I don't like this. I'm leaving that off. I kind of just like him with this. So these, I think these are going in a bag, and I think I'm going to keep it simple and just... Oh, I didn't talk about his joints. Joints feel good. Well, I messed with his elbows a little bit. There we go. Alright, I'm not going to bother getting him on here perfectly right now because there's no reason to. We all know how it works. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do is just... You know, I don't even know if I'm going to give him this one because he's got this big bad boy. He's got his sidearm. I think I can say sidearm. So if I put him on the motorcycle, which like, Breaker is just beside the Ram. Tiger Force Duke is on the Tiger cycle, whatever. They didn't give it a name. I think I'm going to keep him on this one because he really goes with it. But I may not give him any of the other weapons. I don't know that it's necessary. We'll see. We'll see. Once I figure out the shelf space, we'll see what I'm going to do. So there you go. I like this item a lot. Is it worth $55? I don't know. That's going to be up to individual buyer. But is it worth $40? 100%. Very happy with this. What, $25 for a figure, because that's how much they cost, and then $15 for this? Heck yeah. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about Needless Things, and until next time, yo, Joe!
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.